So Toy Story 4, I got some thoughts on it, and I gotta say, holy crap. This film was perfect. This is a non-spoiler review. This Toy Story 4 is starring Tom Hanks as Buzz Lightyear. Tom Hanks as Woody, Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear, and he pots a lot of the original cast that were in the other films. And I gotta say, from start to finish, I was so entertained and so pleased by this film. And Pixar in general, the Toy Story films and that whole franchise, is a big part of my life and a big part of what, how it affected me as a kid and as it's doing now. And just Pixar in general. They've done such a fantastic job, and this movie was right on par with everything else. Now, my favorite Toy Story film is the first one, because it's just the experience of something new and something that you haven't seen before, and I thought it was just well done. Even now, it was still so ahead of its time. So Toy Story 4 felt like the correct way to make a fourth installment of a big time franchise like this. Now, everybody was worried about certain aspects of the film, which are legitimate worries, but I gotta say, everything was great. Everything from the, how the film looked with the colors and the camera angles and some of the, action scenes and things like that. I think overall the film looked incredible. It was well done, and this movie was just downright fun. Now, you're introduced to a new character, Forky, and it's kind of a funny and different concept, because, all these toys, they're made in a factory and they're well polished and everything's brand new and things like that. But there was a lot of people that were worried about, Forky and how that would translate and introducing a new character, and just because it looked different. It was a different looking character. And I gotta say, they did a great job with integrating him into the story, and it felt like just a regular toy. Now, it's funny because I like the idea and the concept of Forky because it's a toy that a child made. And I think that idea translated really well with the storytelling and how the movie was going. I thought it worked incredible. The chemistry between Woody and Buzz feels so genuine, just like the other three films, that it just picks up where they left off, and they did a fantastic job. So if there's anybody out there, worried about how the film's going to look or how it's going to be, or is it going to be funny? Is it going to be kind of nostalgic? Is it going to be, maybe you shouldn't have made it? Is it too old now? There's no worries. There's no worries at all about this movie, because it was fantastic on every level. But it felt like a Toy Story film. And what I mean by that is it's tugging at your heartstrings, you're laughing, you care about the characters, and you're watching it and you feel like you're watching a Toy Story film. It was well done and the story was fantastic. And I said this in a video prior, that Pixar itself focuses so much on the story, because when you get down to it, that's the most important part. And I wasn't worried about the film. I wasn't worried about what it was going to be, if it was going to be good or bad, because I knew at the end of the day, Pixar focuses on the story more than every other part of the entire pipeline. And that's the point. And when you watch this movie, a lot of kids my age, I'm 29, that grew up with these films, you want that story. You want that nostalgic Toy Story Pixar feeling when you watch this type of movie, and that's exactly what you get. And it's fantastic. They did a great job, and I'm so happy that it was, because it would be terrible to have a film in a great franchise that didn't hold up to the standards, and it did. So if there's anyone out there, don't worry about it. You do not have to worry about it. It was just a fun film. There was a lot of parts where there was some Easter eggs in there from other movies. There was good action, there was good lines, there was good heartfelt moments that made you care about the characters, and Bonnie and Woody and Buzz and Forky and this and that, and you were just so entranced by looking at this film that there's no really other way to explain it. It was just a fun movie. and it delivers on what you wanted, and it delivers on, you know, every expectation that I personally had, and I think a lot of people have, from the reviews and what I've told people. It's a great film, and it's just a fantastic film. I won't get into the spoilers or any kind of details, but it gets pretty emotional throughout certain parts of the film. I mean, even from the beginning. But overall, I think I repeated myself a couple times, but I gotta say, it's a great film, and you're gonna love everything about it. You know, it's Woody and Buzz, it's Pixar, you know, to infinity and beyond, and all those lines and all, and that relationship is so important, and it comes through the screen, and you're getting those like goosebumps, and you're happy, and you're excited. And me being a, you know, my family and friends know I'm a giant Pixar fan and a giant Toy Story fan, and I gotta say, it's amazing. It's an amazing film. I loved so much about it, and it means so much to the, you know, to the animation world of what this franchise has done and what is it doing, and it just delivers on everything. I thought it was great. I walked out of the film so happy, so excited, and I had no worries. So hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And this movie is going to be fun. It's what you want it to be. This movie is the movie you want it to be. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya.